Are you going to ask a question, Lauren?
Yes. All right. So from your perspective as a director, what is it like to watch the band like start from nothing and then get up to the point where we go to
Well, I wouldn't say
competitions?
start from nothing. You
Well,
had
not
some
nothing.
skills when you first got here. You're talking about when you come in as a freshman to graduate.
I mean, yeah.
It's why I do what I do, because I see the growth from point. I want to say A, because in middle school we start A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, maybe around H, right? H for hill. Anyway, you're around that area, and then I take you all the way to Z from there, right? So for me, that's amazing, especially with the ability, the music level that you guys get to. It's the very, very hard, difficult music that you're playing and performing, and it is actually, when you think in terms of grade levels of music, the music that the universities are playing. And because of the way the system is set up here, making the transition of the concert band setting into marching band, it just goes. And if you stay in the whole time, then you have the time and the ability to develop the skills. You obviously have the ability to develop the skills, but there's a way to learn to grow on prior knowledge. And then you're doing it. By the time you're seniors, you finally got there and you're playing some crazy hard stuff and you're doing well with it. And there's a lot to be said about that. It makes me feel good that you can accomplish those goals and start from, like I said, where we were in the alphabet all the way to Z, and do very well at that. And then, of course, in the other side of the coin, when we're talking about not just music but the life skills, I mean, that all is part of it too, because you have to work together as teams. We've developed that leadership system where you communicate with your peers, and so you develop those skills too. So you take all that with you, whether you go on to music or not, and then when you graduate, I'm very happy because I know you'll be successful. And that's what drives me, really does. Hopefully that answered your question.
Okay, I have one more.
Growth, I guess. And the shortest, statement I could say is I enjoy seeing the growth. I should have just said that at the beginning.
So what is it like to watch?
I tend to ramble a
Oh
little
my
bit.
goodness.
But I always come back to the point.
So what is it like to watch the competitions?
So I'll miss y'all, that's what it is. What is it like to watch what?
The competitions.
I watch them every day when you guys are practicing. See this, you understand the point I mean? It ultimately goes to that, but it's about getting to that point. For me, that's what it is,
Okay.
So to watch it, I mean, it's to me, it's wow, that's the growth, And it gets exciting because we get a little bit better each time. I mean, it already is. You got to think in terms of like focus, maybe. You see the beginning of it. You remember what it is to start, and especially as freshmen coming in. I mean, just way out of focus. What is this big picture? I don't understand this. There's these parts, all these aspects. But then it comes into focus, The next thing, like that camera you got, which is just audio anyway, but if it was visual, maybe it could be blurry, then you can make it focused, and it'd be the same concept, right? Of course, I use that as an analogy, but it comes into focus, and then it really gets fine, like the pixel. What is the pixel? The picture pixel that's the most focused one. Which one is that?
I don't know.
Well, you're a camera person, right? You should know that. Anyway, whatever that one is, that's what we try to get to, and we get very, very, focused. And that's great. You start from blurry, you get focused. It's all good.